Hi, Mary. How are you? What brought you in today?
I'm all right. I brought myself here pretty much because I have no other option. I've been living on the streets the past 3, 4 days. So,
Okay. And what brought you to that point? What happened?
I got in an altercation with my mother. Her and I don't have the best relationship. It's always just been loud in my house and, it just got pretty nasty pretty quick. I took my phone and threw it at her. I've been out ever since. So I think, like I said, that was 3 days ago.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. So over the past 3 days, actually, let me back up. What was the altercation about?
Um, not even really just one thing. Her and I, like I said, don't have a great relationship. I think that she's never really had my best interest at heart. So I don't think, and I mean, I'm 19, I'm an adult. So I don't think that with her being the mother she has been to me my whole life, that I really need to listen to her, whether I live under her roof or not, like curfews and all that stuff. I just don't think that that's necessary.
Okay. And when you say she doesn't have your best interest at heart, can you tell me more about that? What do you mean by that?
I mean, she's been the stable parent, I guess you could say. I've never met my father. She claims that he left when she was pregnant with me. So, but I mean, by stable, I mean, yeah, I've lived with her, but she's not by any means a great person.
Okay. And when you had the altercation with mom, how did that make you feel afterwards? Were you still very angry? Were you sad? What were you feeling at that point?
More just anger. It doesn't even really make me sad anymore. It just pretty much pisses me off, I guess, in the long run.
Okay. And how about your dad? You had mentioned that you don't know him, or is it?
Yeah, I've never met him. I have two older sisters and then it's me, and then my mom claimed that my father left when she was pregnant with me. So yeah, I've never met him.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Um, I mean, it makes me feel like maybe things could have been different, but also if he's anything like my mother and as careless, then I think it's probably better off, but it's always just the unknown.
Okay. Okay. And do you feel as though that may be something you want to explore, maybe finding him not, or do you feel that right now with everything that's going on, it may be something that you don't even want to think about? How does it make you feel overall at this point?
I think that, I mean, if you look at the big picture, maybe it has contributed to some of the things I've done, but I don't even have energy to focus on that right now. I don't trust a lot of people. I never have. I don't trust men a lot. Um, so yeah, I don't think that's like my main priority.
Okay, and that's understandable, absolutely. And when you say you feel as though not having your father in your life may have contributed to some of your symptoms, what specifically, can you mention what you have for symptoms or what's been going on with you?
I think just basically, I act out like any teenager would. I think that my mom claims my episodes, as she would say, are more, I guess, bigger than what the normal person would have. Like I get loud, but I mean, she also does too. So I think that I reflect off of her. I've always just kind of wanted to do my own thing, whether it was with the right crowd or the wrong crowd.
Okay. And that's again understandable, as you mentioned, you're 19, you're kind of in between that place of, you know, I'm an adult, but not quite an adult.
Yeah.
I don't want to live under my mother's rules, but I kind of maybe still need her in my life.
Mhm.
And I know you had, when you filled out the form out front, you had mentioned that you have had previous episodes of, um, sounds like manic behavior where you are not needing to sleep for days at a time. Can you elaborate on that specifically?
Yeah, I think I just get these bursts where I'm so energetic that I can't sleep and I'm just in go, go, go mode, and my mom thinks that, it's because I'm on drugs and stuff. I mean, I smoke weed, I vape daily, I smoke cigarettes. Um, I think that it's just something that I deal with, and it's just that sometimes that happens.
Okay, understandable. And have you ever talked with a mental health professional before or been on any sort of medications?
No,
And would you be open to exploring more about, what brought you in today and maybe assessing to see if there's a medication that would help? Are you willing to um maybe consider, treatment with a medication? How do you feel about that?
yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it at this point in my life. I think that, where I still firmly believe that I can do what I want since I am an adult. I think that doing what I want until this point is why I'm sitting here, so.
And how about work, school? Did you finish high school?
No, I dropped out when I was, starting my junior year.
Okay. And do you currently have work or?
No,
Okay. Okay, so I mean, just to recap a little, so you feel like you're being almost stifled by living at home with mom's rules. But on the other hand, you're not able to support yourself because you're not working. So you're kind of caught in that middle place. Is that a fair statement?
yeah, I mean, I do what I can to get money to get by. Um. I have sexually exploited myself before, so that's no stranger to me. I actually was doing it the other day, pretty much, and ended up in a bad situation and was raped.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry that happened to you. Were you able to get medical treatment after that or, you know?
I mean, like I said, it was after I got kicked out, so this was within the past 72 hours, so now this is my first medical treatment, I guess you could say.
And in addition to the episodes that you've described about, not needing sleep and kind of taking on those risky behaviors for days at a time, I mean, I can see just by talking with you that, you do appear depressed. And do you feel like you have also been feeling depressed for, significant amount of time other than when you are manic? Or how has your overall mood been despite those episodes of mania?
I mean, I think I feel angry. I don't think I'm depressed, but I think that, I also haven't really dug into my issues. So maybe it is depression, maybe it's just me being manic, or maybe it's just who I am. I don't know.
Okay. And when you said it may just be that you're angry, do you feel like there's any specific triggers for that are angering you or?
I think pretty much just my mother. I think that she's the main one I butt heads with. So it's just whether it's even her that I'm actually fighting with or something else that I'm mad at and take out on her. It's always just her that I am mad at, I guess.
Okay. And so coming in today, what would you like to, do for a goal here? Would you be willing to, work with us to put in a treatment plan together where maybe we could get you into some cognitive behavioral therapy, start you on some medication? Are those things? And actually, if we can, work on resolving this, relate this, hard relationship with mom, we could, there's always family therapy. I guess what I'm asking is, what is it that you want to take from this? How much are you willing to put in, or where would you like to see this go?
I think what I want is initially to be on my own, have a stable roof over my head, whether it's an apartment, a house, or anything, but me, not, I just want to do it for me. I don't want anything really to do with my mom right now because she is what makes me angry. So I think that if I'm not 100% healed with medication or whatever I need, she's gonna be a massive trigger for me. Whether it's talking to her via phone or in person with a counselor.
Okay, okay, understandable. And when you say, you're willing to take some medication, I mean, just so that medication on its own may not be able to fix everything. Incorporating some sort of therapy in with that absolutely will improve your outcomes. But is that something you're able to commit to or feel that you are willing to do that?
I think I would be open to it if it started off slow, and like I said, I think that I would need to do it alone before involving anybody else like my mother. I don't want to be bombarded and have her be there, because like I said, it will trigger me and it won't help me or anybody that's trying to help me, so.
Okay, absolutely understandable. And like you said, you gotta work on yourself first. And once we get that rolling, if the time is right, we can incorporate mom, your sisters, whoever, but I absolutely agree with you when you say, you need to work on yourself and, then possibly down the line incorporate mom. But okay, so I will, step out. I'm gonna grab a few things and we can get started.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.